Like, that shit's not right. Like, it's fucked up. And, like, I stepped
But have
away,
we all
like,
done it
for a
though,
little
Andrew?
bit.
We've all done it. We've all done it. We've,
Well, it's because, like, I feel comfortable with a lot of people, like, because like I said, we hang out every day. Some of us hang out every day.
But here's the thing, Andrew. This is how I look at it, right? You have people who are, and I know I always, have dumb comparisons, right? But you're part of the main cast of whatever show, right? So just because you think you're talking to just me right now, but you're talking to 17 people in this live, I know it's not that many, but I like quality over quantity, and the people that are outside of the live. So we're having a
Yeah.
conversation and you have to realize that. You get what I'm saying? And there are people who are gathering information to use against you.
Of course. Yeah, nobody knows about
Exactly.
my father. You're the first person that I've told, besides, like, a couple people. Like, you're the first person I've told.
And again,
And, like, and it's like what, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, like, it's something that I'm going through. You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing that anybody should use against me, but, like, somebody will.
And yeah, as long as you know and you're prepared for that, because you know bitches, you know how the people are. And like I said, there are very few people. I would say no, I'm going to retract that. There are people within our community who have humanity, but I will say there are less people who have humanity depending on who it is. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I have humanity inside me, but when it comes to Green Lake, I don't care if he lives or doesn't.
Yeah, I don't really.
Like, I have no.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with Green Lake. Like, I'm like, he's not allowed in my space anymore.
I mean, just, and it has, and you know what? The part for me, Andrew, and I don't want to go on and on about it. It isn't the racism. Everybody thinks that I'm crying about the racism. I'm crying that we have that people glaze over his exploitation of women. Like, that is weird to me.
Well, it's not just that. He's just a bad person. Like, he's just, like, a shitty human being. Like, you would think that, like, him being older than everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he would, have, like, a little bit of, like, wisdom over us. But it's like he's the most childish, like, just the most fucking devious, terrible. Just, there's nothing good about him.
I mean, I don't want to make it about him. I'm just saying, really, and I get your point, because I don't want you to get in trouble for saying shit about him. But that's my opinion. I don't believe that there's any humanity in him. There's no decency in him. And even what your friend Siren has been doing lately with Phoenix.
I mean, I don't think she's doing anything with Phoenix anymore.
I mean, have you seen? That was literally like last week, like late last week or whatever.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people who were not even aware of that situation, included. Like, seriously, I know it seems like I'm always around, but obviously I'm not around enough. And but I will certainly say this.
Yeah.
She got angry and showed the pictures. And my thing is this: what has Phoenix done to her? She's trying to get some collateral, but in the end, you look crazy. She looks even more demonic now.
Well, I have, like, a sort of understanding of why Siren did that, and I think everybody kind of understands why she did it. Yeah, it doesn't make it right, Prince.
But Andrew,
like, I'm not saying it was a good thing.
It is, but here's the thing, though, Andrew. It's one thing with her photos, because no matter how she puts it or how she frames it for everybody, that was volunteer. That was optional. Those pictures are all optional. We have a young woman, and this is what I don't get about our community a lot of times is we have a young woman of color who was exploited. Somehow the shit made it to the internet, and then we have, and I hate to put race into it, but the optics. Then we have a woman from God knows what country gets mad at somebody else about something completely unconnected or not connected to this young black woman who experienced one of the, do you understand? SA is one of the most serious, devastating things that can happen to a woman in any north, south, east, or west. And then she puts it out there. And mind you, she puts it out there in the company of people like Greenlick, in the company like people like Tacos, for people that are real exploitators. That could be very dangerous for that young woman. And I think people, when they do stuff on this app, they're not looking at it 360. They're not looking at it 360, because what happens when something happens to that young woman in real life? What does Sirens say then? Because somebody called you a bitch, because somebody showed a picture you took yourself. So for me, it's like you stand for something or you fall for anything. And Phoenix, and I'm sorry, I don't care. Phoenix is a black woman. I'm always, no matter who I argue with, no matter male, female, black, white, when it comes to black women, I'm always going to stand in the gap. And I'm always going to say my feelings on it. And what Sirens did was not only disgusting, it was dangerous. And everybody has glazed over it. Not everybody, but I'm saying you're like, oh, it's just bad. Bro, like that situation that Phoenix went through, that happens so often to women. And for it to be put on display because you're mad at somebody, come on. I'm sorry, and I'm not screaming at you, Andrew. You know how I express myself. It's not you. It's just, yeah.
Hi, Prince. I have a question. It's just for the sake of, because I know the conversation was moving to Siren. I have a question for Andrew. So, do you believe in the concept of cause and effect? That was to you, Andrew.
Boy, what are you gonna say?
How is Luke over here?
It was a yes or no. I mean, do you believe in the concept of cause and effect?
I don't know how he got over here. Yeah, you're not. There's no reason for you to be over here. Did you get the answer?
No, he's dodging it right now.
Yeah.
I don't see why it's so hard to answer, though.
Maybe he just, I don't know. I don't want to put him, Andrew, are you good?
Because I think you're a bot. Because, femboy, I don't. I think you're like a volatile person. Like, I don't
Right,
know,
I'm not
like,
stealing money or doing drugs.
Right,
Anyways,
but I'm saying, like,
so-
you're way more harmful than me. You're just like
No,
you're
I'm
just not a good
Truly,
person.
I'm not. I don't
You
care to hear
truly
you.
are.
No, but I don't care to hear you whine. So I listened to you go on a tangent about how you don't believe anybody should bring up their dead father.
There's no reason.
Truly, do you not understand the concept of you? Not even last week, we're just up in panels talking about how you're gonna harm a man's children.
I said
and-
like one. I
But
said
you're
one
here
thing, right?
pleading.
After
You're
they
here
talk-
pleading as if you're some sort of fucking victim.
I never said that. I just
Yes, you
think
are.
you're a terrible femboy. Like, here's the thing. Like, I don't like.
You
have
don't get to
respect
sit
for
on
you.
panels
You
and cry
hide
about
on the
the
internet. Nobody
possibility
knows
of
who
people
you
bringing
are.
things up to you.
Like, you are just a general scummy person. and I
Okay, if
just
it's
don't
not the
respect
pot
you.
calling the kettle black, then I don't know what it is. Regardless of
I don't know what you are. You're just
regardless
some,
of it,
like,
when
weird-
it comes from a person who doesn't know how to regulate his own emotions to the point where he will go to lengths of threatening children. Hey, let me remind you, children.
Hold on, Finboy. Hold on, Finboy. Andrew, is that true though? Whose children did you threaten?
Nick's.
I'm just curious. Andrew, why are we threatening people's kids? Not that I haven't, called a kid or something on the app. Andrew, talk to me.
Yeah, they were talking shit. Like
Nick's kids were talking shit.
Hold on,
femboy. I was
No,
over
because
having
I'm
a-
curious.
Like,
I'm curious.
this is
Nick,
the
we're
problem.
Nick's children talking shit.
No, Nick was talking
Okay,
shit.
so why are you
on
threatening
my
his
fault.
children?
Was my dad talking shit?
But why were you threatening children like minors,
Because they were talking
young
shit.
minors, young minors? Hey, Did you hear that? Minors.
Femboy, no one gives a fuck about you. You hide on the internet. If somebody found out who
If that's
you
how you want to
were,
rationalize
like
that
your
behavior,
life would
Andrew,
get fucked up,
if that's
dude.
what if
You're
that's
a
how you want to
little
rationalize
weak
behavior,
fucking man, dude.
this is why people will inevitably bring up your dead father.
Right, and like
It's
you
simple.
wouldn't say it to my face because you're like a little
I
weak
would say
man
it to your
that
face,
hides.
but I would
Well,
say it to your
Femboy, no,
face.
you wouldn't.
But I would
No,
say
you
it to your
wouldn't.
face.
No, you wouldn't. You're
No,
a
but I
little
would.
bitch, dude. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. You come up on these panels. I was having a conversation with Prince, and you come up
You were not
and
having
do
a
whatever the fuck
conversation.
you do.
You were trying to find comfort.
Listen, I
No,
will
you were
never
trying to
talk
find.
about
Don't get
anyone's
loud. No one's
kids again,
yelling.
you fucking homo.
Oh,
Shut your mouth up.
Andrew,
Seriously, Femboy.
look at that. Oh, wow, look at that.
Andrew.
I don't care. I don't care.
A simple
because
question twists your
literally-
fucking feelings like that. This is
All right.
the same person
Femboy
who said he
Andrew.
wasn't.
Femboy and Andrew. All right. So, Andrew, you know TikTok friendly language. Don't be disrespectful. I mean, that's a little bit over the line. So, Femboy, what is your point to coming up on the panel? Are you really coming up to ask him a question, a genuine
He's a piece
question?
of shit. He's just a low
Andrew,
piece of shit, like we all know.
Andrew, or are you just coming up for the shenanigans?
No, this is not shenanigans. I'm genuinely wondering why this man is on here whining to you as if it fucking matters. He's acting as if he's innocent in anything.
You mean Prince inviting me up and asking me what's going on in my life? So Prince knows what I'm doing
Again,
up here.
I'm
He's asking
wondering
you what you're doing up here.
Yeah, so I just answered him.
So,
I'm answering him.
I do think that there's some validity to his question, like the whole cause and effect thing. So do you think, right? And I don't have any dog in the fight here, everybody. Let me be very clear. I'm mutuals with both of you. But what I will say is, do you think, Andrew, that there is like maybe the FAFO stage is happening right now, or is in the process? What do you think about that, Andrew?
So I think if you're gonna talk shit on my family, I'm gonna talk shit on your family. It's
Right,
cause
but
and
you
effect, right?
you talk shit about children.
Right.
You were
I don't
very,
give a fuck. I don't care. You were talking
Right.
about my
But
father. I don't care.
I was not
don't give
talking
a
about
fuck.
your father.
Right, they were.
Right. So
they were
your
talking about
rules,
my
your
father,
rules
so
were
you
very,
understand
your rules
that,
were very
right?
apparent as
Good.
to no children.
Okay, so now that you understand they were talking about my father,
Your
that's why I
rules
talked
were
about
very
their
apparent.
kids.
Your morals were very, very fucking clear that children were not allowed. So your morals are that faulty?
I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
If
This
they're
is
talking
me
shit
proving
on
this is me
my-
proving you are not a fucking victim. You are not a victim online.
I never said I was a victim.
Then stop
but
coming
you will be if
around
I get
spaces
my
acting like you're a
hands on
fucking
you.
victim.
So okay, full stop.
I'm not,
full
dude.
stop.
I was
Everybody-
literally up here
No, I gotta-
talking with Prince, and
Andrew,
you wanted to
hold
come
on.
up and go,
Hold on.
Prince, you know this guy threatened
on.
like, shut
Hold
the
on.
fuck
Regulate
up.
your emotions, Andrew.
Hold on, everybody, y'all know usually I have a very peaceful, decorum-like life. I'm not gonna go into a rant. Andrew, this is what's confusing me. Again, y'all, I don't have a dog in the fight. Who are you talking about specifically? Because you're saying they, and I, as the person who has not that much info, who is they? Andrew.
So if somebody's gonna talk shit on my father, it doesn't matter who they are, right? If they're gonna go to those extremes, I
It's a
will
clarifying
turn it up a
question,
notch.
So are you talking about, because, okay, so what I understand.
Anybody. So Tyler, Nick, anybody.
So what okay, that's where I was gonna go. So thank y'all. Y'all don't have to gift. This ain't a welfare live, but thank you for the gift, y'all. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all. But Andrew, so are we really just talking in codes? Is it really Nick? Because it seems to be the equivalent. So if Femboy is saying that you were talking
it is absolutely. So if Nick's talking shit on my father, if Tyler's talking shit on my father, I will do the same thing. I will talk shit on their family. It's so simple. I don't care.
Prince, can I offer something? I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but
No, I would love for you to.
I think that Andrew has addled his brain with the amount of drugs that he's done. Because we look back at the timeline, it was Andrew that was talking shit on Nick and Nick's family before this ever got to the point where people started divulging secrets about his father being diseased as he was. Like, Andrew, quite. Oh, hold on, I'm not done, Andrew. I'm gonna let you respond. Andrew, I'm
Obviously,
gonna
your
let you
timeline
respond.
is always gonna be
You guys,
Andrew
we
started
have to
it,
have
right?
some.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you
Okay,
respond, Andrew. Don't
I
worry.
started.
Hello.
I'm gonna let you respond, Andrew. I just want to get this out because it's not like we came at you randomly. It's not like people started talking shit about you. We were all very cordial. I'd even say friendly when we all first met. It's you and your behavior that started to devolve, and it sounds like you were dealing with stuff outside of anything that we knew. But like, we're not gonna sit here and pretend like you weren't pitting people who were doxing us against each other, that you weren't using homophobia and transphobia, that you weren't engaged in racism, that you didn't start doxing people for no reason. Like you started that, Andrew. You did that. And now you want to
So
be
I did
upset.
do it for
And
no
now you want to
reason.
be upset when people take shots at your undead daddy when
Who have
you're
I
the
doxed
one who
before?
took it to a level that it didn't need to be taken to. And if you can sit there and honestly say that we came at you first or that Nick came at you first and that Nick wasn't a good friend to you,
You
then
did.
you're lying to yourself and you're lying to everybody on this fucking panel. Be
No, you guys
real.
did. It was something that me and Nick could have sorted out, but you can't do anything on your own, so you have to like
Mm.
squeeze into a space because you can't control me. I don't like you, observant. Nobody
I
likes
don't,
you, and like
but
I
yo,
don't.
well,
And
that's
that's
not
the
true.
thing. Well, it is true. It is true, bud. That's how you got the nervous laugh. Like I'm a
I
likable
like
person. I
observant.
have personality. You got to pack up and have a group of people to surround you to make you feel better. I don't
Right.
need that.
Anyways, so minus the fucking like the rambling. So if I do remember correctly, this whole thing
Which
that
you
had to
never
have quote
do.
unquote, this whole thing that had to have quote unquote happened on the back end was Nick constantly texting Andrew about this problem that he had, and Andrew constantly telling him that it'll be handled on a live. And then when things were handled on a live in public, like how Andrew said they were going to happen, he reacted in doing what, Andrew? Did you not go into bolds and dox Nick? Threaten his family? Okay.
No, I didn't. I made a
All
blanket
right.
statement. I made a blanket statement towards everybody, and then you go, oh, well, you know what? He's talking about Nick. And then somebody came up, and then I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'll talk about Nick now. If y'all want to put a name to things, I'll put a name on it.
And
I'm
and
not
then
a
in
little
that part, did
bitch.
Nick talk about your family at all?
This is the problem. We have weak fucking people like you, femboy, who's never gotten your hands
I'm not
dirty.
crying.
You got a fucking soft little voice,
I'm not crying
right?
on. I'm not
All right,
crying on
Act
live.
like a fucking woman
enough.
all day.
Enough, Andrew, enough. Andrew, do you think, I'm sorry, y'all, but if y'all can't edit yourselves, I have to. So do you think, Andrew, that it is a challenge for you to just say, because before everybody came in here, which I'm very surprised everybody's in here, when I'm talking about real shit, nobody's in here, but it's interesting.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about it. They don't. Prince, they came up here to try and fucking get at me.
Nick, hold
These
on.
are like
Do you
fucking
think-
horrible
Nick,
people.
Andrew.
Do you think that, because before everybody got in here, we were kind of talking about how, a lot of the things that you said in the past had to do with trauma. Yeah. And I don't want you to use that as a crutch, but is it difficult for you to say, you know what? I said some fucking crazy ass shit.
I did.
That I regret. Is that difficult for you to say?
I'm not apologizing again.
No, I'm not saying, did I say anything about
Or like it's wild. And it's
Nick,
not even that,
Nick,
Prince. I don't
did I say
respect
anything
these
about
people.
apologizing? I didn't say nothing about apologizing. You're hearing something different.
Prince, you like to who? I'm not gonna be held accountable by these two.
No, I'm not,
literally,
I'm talking
I
to
just
you.
told you my father passed away. A normal person would come up here and say sorry about your father. These two fucking whatever the fuck they are devoid of anything that's a human being.
I didn't say anything about your father.
Low life pieces of shit. Like
I didn't say
don't
anything
respect
about
them.
your father.
So, but
I said
you
zero
didn't-
things
and
about
you
your father.
didn't, and you didn't, and that's the thing. You should have said, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear," like a normal person.
People
But
can
you're
also
normal,
not say anything at
Emily. You're a
all.
fucking horrible person.
Prince, can I
It
ask you a
doesn't matter.
question?
It's just it doesn't matter.
Everybody, where are my moms?
You're just a
my moms are
scumbag.
May I
just
ask?
observant. Like just new
Okay.
people who, not you, observant.
Okay.
Please continue.
Yeah. So if someone says something horrible about you, comes at your identity, talks about your family, talks about your friend's family, wishes unaliving on you, are you going to come up into a panel and wish them condolences about a father that you've never met and up until now has just been
Who's
like
your
a
friend?
concept?
Who's your friend, Nick? Are
I'm
you friends with
talking.
Nick now?
I'm talking to
Observant,
Prince.
you're a fake
I'm
person.
talking to
You will
Prince.
say, "Oh, this
Talking
person's my."
to Prince. Thank you. Go ahead, Prince.
So yeah. Um. Yeah, I know. I mean, observing, you've seen me on the app for some time. I can't say that I would, and I can't say that I wouldn't. It
Fair.
depends.
And Prince, that's fair. I think
It's
you
not even
know
fair. It's
me and
called
how I.
normality. It's
Andrew,
called
Andrew,
normal. It's
impulse
called normal.
control.
Hey,
Andrew, impulse
sorry
control.
about your father. I know.
Nick,
And I think that you've known me for a couple years and you
Yeah,
know
I
how I
know
move on
me.
this
You
app,
are on good
and
Lord
so
have
terms. I'm
mercy.
sorry what you're going
you
through.
know
That's why I
exactly
don't
how I'm
respect
going
you.
to you know exactly how I'm going to respond. And at the end of the
mm,
day, if you've done horrible things to people that I care about or to me, you don't get the kind of grace that I would give to anybody else. Like it's just the end all be all. It would be
mm,
one thing if he hadn't done all these things. Even if he had been an asshole on the app, I'd come up and be like, you know what, I'm sorry to hear about this. Like we may not
mm,
agree, but like losing a family member, it can be hard. But that's not the reality
yes.
here.
Mm, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I get it. And like I said, I don't have any dog in the fight because I don't know everything. I know y'all think I do, but I don't know everything. It's okay, y'all. It's okay if he leaves. He can, y'all can drag it somewhere else. But, in the end, I think, Finboy, I hate to side with you because, like I said, I have no dog in this fight. But in the end, you fuck around, you're going to find out. And so I
Yeah,
think, like
no,
I
I
always
agree
say,
with that.
you
I do.
have to know your enemies. I've been saying this for years, and certain people aren't going to have that. Uh, y'all know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Certain people like
Mhm.
observe it, like he's not going to have it. Me, I will strongly say it depends on who the person is. There are certain people. If Greenlit got up here and said, "Oh, my child is unalive" or something like that, I would be like, I really don't give a fuck. But for example, y'all know I've had problems with several people. Vicky, if Vicky came up here and some traumatic shit happened to her, I would say, you know what? Let me put certain shit aside and show her, my humanity. So I think it just depends. And Andrew doesn't realize, in my opinion, I think that Andrew has had or has a perception that he's beloved. And I think the problem is that once that separation with Nick happened, once the separation with Nick happened, it all seemed to go downhill for Andrew. And I think that was a reality check for him. Yeah.
Correct. I agree. I definitely agree.
I came up to answer one of his questions. He said
Um,
that who did he wish unalivement on, and then said, "Oh, all of a sudden Nick is your friend." No, bitch. He was talking about me. You said that you wish that I were unalive somewhere, and then
Passion, what'd you do to
Sirens.
him?
I haven't done anything to him besides tell him, "Oh, give that man back that money that you stole."
Is that a true factual thing that he actually stole money? I thought it was like a joke,
Yeah.
Nope,
Yes,
but
it's
it's
true.
true.
it's true.
It's true. You can ask Nick about the
Mm,
entire situation. And then he was on the app bragging about the thousands of dollars that he made and that he only had to pay Nick 500. Like that's the type of shit that like I can't get behind. And even with that
exactly.
situation, that wouldn't have been grounds for me to like not care about that man. That man has been quite literally like just a disgusting human being to people that I care about. So no, you don't get
Mm.
sympathy from me. It's not going to happen. Your sob story doesn't move anything over here. Not at all.
No, and I mean,
Exactly.
it makes sense to me. I mean, you can't treat everybody like bullshit or like shit because that's why when he eventually came up, I invited him up because I haven't seen Andrew in a while. I haven't been in his live since the whole, Memphis was over there showing. Like I just was scrolling and saw him, kind of like black children on the. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I scrolled immediately out, and then we had talked. He was up here like one time after that, but I was just curious what really is going on because I think a lot of people we see pain and trauma being played out on this app all day, every day. And I just wanted to ask him some questions. That's all it basically was. We were just having a conversation. And then he said that his father had passed, which I think is unfortunate. But I don't know. I think we all have to be very careful. And he mentioned it. We have to be very careful on the information that we put out on this app. Because as I told him, there are people who are in the middle. There are people who are on the left, and there are people who are on the right as far as how they feel about you. Some people don't give a fuck, and they're going to gather that information and they're going to use it against you. How do I know that? Because I do it myself. I purposely sometimes sit in lives of my ops, if I have time, and I listen. I listen to their little fucking sob stories, and and then the next time that I get in an argument with them, I'm like, boom, you're a foster child. Jelani.
Oh my God. But I would also like to build off of, I kind of want to build off of what I was originally saying. I mean, Prince, I don't know if you can attest to this, but I came in, I would say respectfully, I just had a question. All I had was a question. I didn't mention his father. I didn't say anything. What my point of this is, and I hope everyone watching who thinks that this call for fucking like empathy from this man is deserved, understands that you don't get to go around an app saying egregious shit about not one, not two, but pretty much every person that you have graced paths with, and then to in the same breath get on someone's live who, again, you have not interacted with for a while and sob to him about how, yes, this unfortunate thing happened to him. Hey guys, it is unfortunate that it had happened, but you are not allowed to come in spaces and put this whole, but people should respect the fact that this is something that I'm going through. When you don't respect other people, but he can't have a conversation like that because he's too fucking emotional, regardless of what happened to his father or not.
That's the unfortunate thing is that, even though he's going through whatever storm that he's going through right now, is that he's unable, and we have to realize that too, he's unable to just have some type of impulse control and emotional intelligence. And I'm not coming at him, but I am coming at him. I mean, to sit on this panel and be disrespectful when people are asking you just simple questions is beyond me. And maybe, and here's another thing. Let me be very clear to everybody that's in here. If one day, my father will close his eyes to this world, this will be the last place I will be. If it happens before me, let me be very clear, this is the last place I will be. And I'm just going to put it out there like that. This is not a place to come for sympathy, in my opinion. This is not a place to come and display and tell every single thing that's happening in your life. This is a public fucking app. You don't know who is watching and who is listening. That's just my personal opinion. Hey, Elena. Yeah? So you suffer the consequences. Like I always say, you put it out there, the people are going to use it. So that's unfortunate. And I feel, I think losing a parent has to be, from what I have heard, it has to be one of the most traumatic things that will happen to you, depending on your relationship with your parent. I do, like I said, my condolences, but maybe it's time to take a seat and start thinking about how you want to show up in the world. Fuck an app. How you want to show up in the world. Because, I was thinking about this the other day. I don't know why, if we all have like this Mr. Jacko and Hyde kind of thing going on. Because some of the shit, thank you so much, y'all. Like I said, y'all don't have to give, is some of the shit that I have done and said on this app, because I've been listening to like craziness of TikTok and, all this shit, like, honest to God, I would not say some of that shit in real life. So it can't just be me. I cannot be the only person that says, you know what? I don't know. I really don't know. Because I was listening to, I'm like, who is this fucking psychopath? Like, I don't know how y'all handled me. Like that shit, some of these recordings, I'm like, what the fuck? That dude is a fucking lunatic.
He was.
Yeah.
She said
Hey, I like
was.
this prince much
Yeah.
better. I'm not gonna lie. I
Yeah,
really
She
wish
said
I would have met this
was.
prince first.
yeah, yeah.
This is
But I'm just
it's
saying,
past
are
tense.
yeah. But my point is that, you know, when it comes to people like Andrew, I don't know. He's kind of, I'll be honest with y'all, now that he's gone, or maybe he's still in here. The thing that was pissing me off a little bit is you can't even respect me enough. Like I said, I don't have no dog in the fight. You can't respect me enough and speak appropriately while you're on my panel. That's the first thing. The second thing is to say that Siren, like, I don't know when y'all got here, but he was like, Sirens was the only one that stood by my side. And I was trying to explain to Sirens is the type of person that she sees when a person is down, she's going to be the shoulder to cry on, and she's going to be collecting information. That's the first thing. The second thing is what I think needs to happen within our community, and this is just my personal belief, is we need to start knowing our yeses and our nos. I have said some crazy shit. I am happy that people have, I got my lumps. Y'all lumped me the fuck up for 2 years for my fucking disgusting ass behavior. So when we have people like Siren showing the shit that she showed, and then he's like, oh, well, that shit is crazy to me. Like, I will never, 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 never align, forgive Sirens ever. You just put a young black woman's life in danger, in my opinion. And y'all can see that as whining, complaining, or whatever. But once I realized the totality of what she was doing and tried to compare it to what happened to her, videos that she took herself to try to make some coins. To do that to a black woman is, and I'm sorry, I'm putting race in it. I don't give a fuck if people like it or don't like it. And what happened to that poor woman, like I said, is one of the worst things that can happen to a woman. And you're upset at what somebody else said is crazy to me. So Sirens to me is a waviest, in my opinion. She's a waviest.
I agree. She does some mental gymnastics in order to justify her actions. And then when you call her out, she says, but you did this, you being someone completely different from the person that she impacted. Like,
Exactly.
she and Andrew and Tacos and Effie all deserve each other. Like,
Yeah,
y'all can go be a group. I don't give a fuck. Just stay the fuck away.
I totally agree with you. Watching these people over the last couple of years or whatever, and being sober, I will definitely say I am not perfect, and I don't plan on trying to be perfect. That's not my job here. That's not my ministry to be perfect. But when I am, now that I'm in my sober mind. Sorry, I'm translating German to English, y'all. When I'm in my sober mind now, I have realized that there are people like Tacos, people like Green Lake, Sirens. These people have no decency in them. Why do I say it? And it might seem dramatic or over the top, but if these people are doing this to strangers, because in essence, a lot of us are strangers to each other. We don't know every detail about each other. Nobody here has my number. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, nobody knows, maybe somebody, no, none of y'all know my fake children's names. Y'all don't know my wife. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we're not that intimate. So imagine if you're doing this to strangers who you've known over a long period of time. Can you imagine what is going on in real life?
Mm-hmm.
How husbands are being treated, how wives are being treated, how girlfriends, boyfriends, children are being treated. Let's think about it.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
my father always said, past current behavior is an indicator of present and future behavior.
I
Because
agree
I know when I
100%,
was drunk and
Prince.
crazy, I had to do it outside my house because, that's another, I ain't gonna tell y'all too much about that. But yeah, certain shit, so imagine, and then think about it. Now, I ain't gonna go into that. I think for people like Sirens, it has to be so embarrassing from what we've seen. Let's be honest here. From what we have seen of this woman, for somebody like Tacos, from what we have seen, there's no coming back from that shit. And I think Sirens has probably come to the realization that the shit that she's seen, especially if you have children, Her children are going to see that eventually. That shit's forever. No matter how you try to get rid of it. And no matter how you try to blame it on other people, this person did it, auntie did this, uncle did that, it's still out there. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. Do you think I'm not going to, one day, I'm preparing myself for when my children listen to that shit that was going on with me? Because eventually some asshole is going to show it to them or lead them there. And I'm going to have that conversation.
Yep. 100%. And you know what, Prince? It just takes one disgruntled viewer on the internet to take it upon themselves to send the information and the clips and the messages to someone's child and be like, look what your mama's doing. Look what your mama's been saying on the internet. Like one person that you've pissed off that they've decided that they're going to do to you what you've done to everybody else. And she doesn't realize that. She wants to get mad at everybody else because she thinks that we're the cause of like troll accounts. Like, no, girl, you are the cause. You are putting your family in danger. You are putting yourself in
Exactly.
a position where your behaviors can be put on blast. Don't blame that on anybody else but yourself because we weren't trying to interact with you. We
Yeah.
are not your
Listen,
friends.
if y'all said right now, and this is what I cannot understand also, and observant in chat or whatever, is I don't understand grown adults wanting to be around other grown adults that don't want to be around them. If Miss Passion said right now, if she said, Knox, y'all know my name, so I don't give a fuck. Knox, I do not like you. I don't want you. I don't want to be around you. I would be like, you know what, Miss Passion? Fuck you. Yeah, you can kiss the black part of my ass. Arrivederci. And she would not hear from me. I would not. I would try my fucking bestest not to be in her fucking presence. But you got people like Sirens where the majority. So, say for example, Miss Passion just says that to me. I'm like, okay. But if you have 20, 30 people, let's think about our community, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's a lot of us. It's about 60 of us, believe it or not. In total, when you start thinking about the comic cousins, the main characters, it's a lot of us, more than we think. But when you have more than half of those people saying, you are boring, your storyline sucks, fucking donkey, yeah? And you still don't go away. And you come back, and this is what I was pissing me off the other day. Everybody thought, oh, he's whining. I don't give a fuck. I'll whine till I get fucking tired. Yeah? Tacos is in a live, I think Bex literally crying about some shit happened 2 years ago. Thank y'all. Do you get what I'm saying? 2 years ago. Where is your storyline? Like some people need to get kicked off the cast. I don't have a Cash App. What's my Cash App? I don't got no damn Cash App. If I had one, if I had a Cash App, you know, I live in Germany. They tax the shit out of us. They'll catch that. They just caught a whole bunch of people using PayPal. But for real, I cannot understand it. Now, I understand, you know, early in the game, people create troll accounts to go view or whatever. But why do you want to sit at a table that nobody wants you at? And we all are equal in the ability to create our own life, our own environment if we want to. So my thing is this. Why is Tacos not going live? Why is fucking Sirens? Why are they not fostering their own community? That to me is weird. And I think I know why. Because then they have to tell the fucking origin story again. Every community that they get into is the same story. These people release my fucking, whatever, nasty, ugh. Every time I think about it, my stomach starts turning. Do you get what I'm saying, though, or no? I'm just babbling.
No, I do.
You know?
No, I definitely do. I agree. I
And
agree with
it's
everything you're saying.
and it's fucked up. It's like I call it, like I was telling my wife, my fake wife, it's like, because we be listening. Trust me, we be listening. My coworkers, we all be listening. This shit is very entertaining. You know, once in a while I get in the show. But I call it the Carmen syndrome. Is that, and Sirens has it too. So I'm debating, should it be the Carmen syndrome or the Siren syndrome? Because as soon as they meet, or 2 or 3 people come into the community and they're new, the story, it starts over. Yeah. But whoever they're upset with at the time is the person who did it. So do y'all not remember when Sirens was like, you were the one who did it? You're the one who passed by my pictures and, my videos and stuff. And I was like, yeah, it was. No, it was. And then she was mad at somebody else. Then it was Spiffy. Then later on, like a month ago, she was like, no, you're lying about it. It wasn't you. Because she was mad at the youngsters. Like Carmen, who put the video up of her fucking unalive son? Was it? I don't even fucking know at this point because everybody has gotten blamed for it. I wasn't even in the scene. I think she might have blamed me for like a day. So for me, it's like, there's something psychologically amiss here with a lot of them. And then you get your Tacos, who is just, I don't even know. Like this morning I was listening to her talking about, she couldn't even fucking it was my morning, y'all. This whole shit with abolition, like my poor wife, she was just laughing.
Oh, the conversation last night, the debate.
Yeah, we were cackling. Sometimes I put the phone on the kitchen counter and we seriously, like y'all were trying to explain abolition.
I'm glad you thought it was funny because I was up in that panel just frustrated. Like, how are you so fucking stupid?
Yeah.
Tacos.
Oh my God. I'm just saying. And then even her whole point about what is it? She was saying like, my wife was looking at me, y'all. I'm serious. Like, I know y'all think I don't have a wife, but let me tell you, we were like looking at each other because she was like, what happens if the person, correct me if I'm wrong, if the person is in labor, can they lethal? Because my wife didn't say.
Yeah, that's exactly what she asked. She said, if the person is in labor and the baby is coming out, can you just unalive that child? And everyone was like, no.
But she said lethal something. Did she not? She said
it was lethal abortion.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at it, but it's just this, like you said, observant, the stupidity. And it's like a person that is that dumb, she really thinks that she's a smart person. She thinks that she's a great debater. And it's like, you don't even know the difference between an absolutionist and an abolition.
And was so convinced that she was correct. She said, no, the Christian form of abolitionists. And we were like, okay, Tacos. So you know that word has a very specific meaning, right? And she's like, yeah, no, it means the same thing. And I swear, I put my phone down. I needed to break. I could not.
And what is also troubling is that Bex asked her if it was a child. No, it was Queen. Sorry, it's a little murky for me because it was very, very early. That part, because it was like Queen asked her if the child can't give consent. Do y'all remember that whole little thing? Like, if the child can't give consent, the child ends up getting pregnant. Should the child be able to end said pregnancy?
Who gives consent for the
abortion? Yeah.
For the abortion, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the child can't give consent for the act, the conceiving act. And Queen had stated even if the children are same age, not if it's a SA situation or something like that. Right? Or no? I could be off.
She said, yeah, she did use same age as an example.
Well, because same age is still around parameters of an SA Act. That's why.
Yeah,
so
exactly. So, but here's the thing. What was frustrating me was that she wasn't just saying what she is. I hate it when the devil doesn't admit that the devil's the devil. Like, she believes what I gathered from there is that she believes that if a child is with child, that child should carry that child to term. That's what I believe. That's what I no matter how she tried to wrap it in a bow, I believe that she has no problem because her response was like, if they're healthy or some shit like that. Thank y'all for gifting. Y'all don't need to gift over here.
No, I think what was really frustrating about her points too were she initially started off with there are certain medical exemptions that I'm okay with, and then went on a tangent of like, but there are also like these 1% chances, trying to make it like this fucking macrocosmic like problem. Like everyone in their life is going to suffer from this specific thing, so therefore it should not be allowed. So her little medical exemption thing had this little loophole that she was trying to dig into the argument, and no one was fucking buying it.
Craziness. Dimples, you coming over here reporting where they all at so I can get y'all up out of here. I appreciate y'all coming over here, but you know I gotta
He's had enough mess. Let's talk about this cyber panhandling.
we don't get to Dimples where they at. No, really, I appreciate y'all really, but you know, and I really didn't want it to come like that, but I mean come to that. But sometimes I know it seems like I'm around a lot, but a lot of times I'm not getting the full story. You know? And so I didn't know that Andrew had threatened Nick's kids. Maybe I did. Maybe I was half asleep when I heard that. You know.
No, I don't think you were there for that, Prince, because it was a very big and destructive fucking lie that happened, and he was very blatant in what he said, which is why, like, all I did to join was to ask him why he thought, like, having you trying to get you to cater to him and this, like, provide this empathy for him, knowing damn well that these fucking actions, that this is why I brought up cause and effect, is because his fucking actions it caused something, therefore he's being affected by it now. Like, hello? And he's trying to use that ignorance you had on the situation because you weren't there to gain this
I really was not there.
Exactly, to gain some fucking virtual hugs because he doesn't have friends in real life.
Y'all be in the projects. I don't go to the projects.
Hey, we get it
You
on.
be in the projects, nigga. You just don't be over there as often. Try
And we get it on and pop it in the projects. I don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm talking about. No, I don't. I'll say it. I don't be in Bo's lives. I don't have all the accounts that I have.
I mean, it happened in Bo's live, but we were streaming it in Nick's live.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I gotta stop using my child. Y'all see these? Y'all know what these are? Let's see. Who
I can't even see it.
Okay, can you see it? You know what this is, Miss Passion?
You have something white in your hand.
Yeah, is those the wipes?
Yep. See, people with kids now.
Wipes. Make sure you're nice and clean.
This for the baby.
I mean, they got grown. They got grown ones too. What you mean?
The hell, Miss Passion, I'm done with you. You're unmodded. Yeah,
I'm always get fired every day over here.
I know. What she said? Dark Phoenix said flushable wipes. No, we don't flush them over here.
Dimple said fucking socks.
She says, again, unmodded. That one don't got no code. Okay, go where tacos is. She said socks.
But yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate you having this conversation, though, Prince, and like allowing the panel to have that conversation.
Yeah, I think it's necessary, and I think this is what I will say, and y'all not gonna like this. I feel like we all at some point will experience. Miss Passion, stop smoking the sticky icky.
Oh, look, and then I keep letting it go out because I keep talking to y'all.
What I will say is that I think we all at some point, if we haven't already, will experience some type of trauma. What I recommend is that you keep that trauma within your group and don't display it on the app because people are going to use it against you. Also, there is some shit that should not even make the app. You know, like, make no mistake, Finboy. Like I said, if my father closes his eyes to this world forever, either one of my parents or anybody I give a fuck about in real life, this is not going to be the place. And I really have grown to like a lot of y'all, but this is not going to be where I'm going to be finding my my strength, or, you know, it's just not going to happen. So, you know, with that said, I do give him my condolences, but I feel very strongly that he's going to get dragged.
I'm surprised he even came over here and said it. Like, I don't know why he came and told you.
I have no idea either. I don't know. I think he wouldn't have told Drunk Prince. I think that I come off even, some of my friends were telling me, they were like, you're like you were before. I think that I come off a little bit more kinder than I am. But I'm Jamaican and Trinidadian. I'm a fucking asshole.
I get it's because he knew that Prince didn't know.
No, that's
But
what it is.
even still, you never know who's watching these lives. I'm sure he didn't realize I was sitting in here watching.
I know,
And then
because you're
he
one of
just
my
opened
mods,
up his
bro.
mouth.
Mm-mm-mm.
You are a mod. Especially, you are a mod, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would expect that you would be watching and sharing it.
I
That's
mean,
normal.
that's what I was doing.
Dimples is a mod. Dimples. All right, y'all. Dimples is a mod, and Dimples, she never shares the live. She never comes on the panel. She's a hater. She thinks that I'm
Ooh,
just
Dimples, your ass
running
gonna
around.
get fired.
So, y'all, I gotta get to my Dimples. You know I'm playing with you. I gotta get to my topic. I know y'all about to leave. Y'all, please. Oh Lord, why she want to come up now, Madam? Can I help you?
You fired, Dimples. Don't say
It don't
nothing.
take much. It don't take much.
I said, now I was just on a panel a couple of days ago. What are you talking
I'm playing
about?
Dimples. Dimples, you know I like messing with you. How was your surgery?
See, if I was a certain international bovine, I would have been up here like, what are you talking about, Prince?
Bye,
That's
boy.
so
Thank y'all for
insulting. You're
coming.
always picking on me. Why are you always picking on me, Prince?
Oh Lord. Oh yeah, you did see me kind of go off on her. Like she pissed me all the way the fuck off the other day.
She's
Yeah, I had
over
enough.
Andrew's live giving him support, and then James said, you're centering yourself, Moo. He just lost his father. I was like, ooh, not James checking
Oh,
her.
Oh, just now.
just
Yeah,
now?
just now, yeah.
Damn. You see how quick it is, though. You see, Nick is
Yeah.
live. Boom. Do you see what I'm saying? So then, when you think about it, right? Here's my question before y'all all start leaving, and I get to my topic, because my poor people, they in here like, did we miss an episode? Like
One of
that.
your moms did come in and said, "What did I miss?" There's somebody that be over here every day in your panel.
Yeah. I have like my good like people, my people that come over there, and sometimes I tell them, we got to have one day of like messiness, but they came over here like Negro. This ain't about panhandling, but so this is what
But
I'm gonna
no,
say.
you can
It's
tie
not
this
about.
into panhandling because, I mean, not that Andrew is lying, but there are a lot of people that be on this motherfucker line talking about somehow everybody done died and they need to collect money and then they panhandling for this money. So this conversation can tie right back into your topic.
Andrew is a panhandler.
Do you see? Wait, real quick, Dimples. Who is in here? You see this right here? It's getting worse.
Oh.
She's doing it sneakily.
It
Sneakily.
looks
I
good
just
though.
noticed. No, I don't like it. But this is what I'm saying. If you are in such mourning and you're so devastated, why are you holding?
He said that, he said what he said about, who passed, and then he went live, and now he's asking Bull, he's like, there's nothing going on, like, what's going on, Bull? I'm like, your father just passed, and you're asking about drama on TikTok?
I mean, well, that is one way. I can't even fault him for that. When you do need a distraction, maybe, but you trying to be friendly about it ain't gonna help because nigga don't nobody like you no more.
I can't see. I don't know. We obviously have very different lives because there is no way my father leaves this earth that I'm going to be on this app. I'm so sorry, y'all.
But, okay, so maybe he is coping, and that's why he's trying to mention everybody's name and throw slight jabs, because he wants to argue with somebody because he's upset about his father dying.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
Want to
he's
take the
mentioning.
anger out on people like he been doing. Oh,
Yeah.
I would much rather, and to be completely honest, and again, y'all not going to like this, I would much rather that he comes here than goes here. Wait.
You don't even know what, because he. He said, I ain't never been around that stuff. I don't know what they be doing.
Some shit y'all be
Every
thinking
ham lotion.
for real, some shit y'all be thinking I know about. I don't. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm happy he's not. Hopefully he doesn't go because this could be a trigger for him, and that could mean. Fit boy said I played the violin. He said I played the violin, Dimples. Yo, y'all, really, I really don't know about that type of shit. But
He said, I don't want him to go here, and then he went everywhere else but here.
Yeah. I have no fucking clue about a lot of that shit. Seriously, I be minding my business. I had my little drink, but all that other shit, I have no idea what the fuck they do. He said he was playing the violin, like for real. What? So, but seriously, I think that it is. It could trigger him, and that could be. They say what do they say? The last time you do it, it can be the last time you do it. The next time the next time you do it can be the last time you do it.
What did they be saying? You know what they say?
No, it's true though, and that would be unfortunate because y'all know it happens more often than y'all think. Somebody's relative is unalived, and then they end up, look at what happened to Bobby and Whitney, Bobby Christina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that would be unfortunate. I don't dislike, and that's the thing y'all don't realize. It's not that I dislike Andrew, because you know what I think? I think Andrew's very wounded. He's a very wounded.
Memphis, and Siren. I'll be right back. They're in charge.
Gotcha.
Guys, can you draw elves?
Doing a master,
DM me. I'm following you right now.
doing a master's in art is a level of dedication to perpetual poverty I've never heard of. That's incredible. What made you decide to go do a master's in art?
I did a bachelor's and went, I'll do some more.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like you
did something else before, and then what's your favorite medium?
I do like abstract art.
Yeah, your favorite medium. So like acrylic, digital art.
I do like
oil
acrylic
paint. Okay.
Acrylic paints, yeah.
Yeah, acrylic. Yeah, I use.
I've
acrylic
got a
too,
question.
You can treat it as what? You can treat it as watercolor, but you can also treat it as like an oil paint too.
Watercolors are also
very
beautiful,
diverse.
but they're such a pain.
Hey, can I make something clear real quick? Siren, you just asked him Androgynous Ghost what their favorite medium was, and they didn't know what you were talking about.
Because medium can mean the type of art as well.
Well, he can have a different.
My bad.
It's okay.
He can have a different term over there. He's in the UK, right? Their terms can be different over there.
It means both.
We're gonna give Androgynous Ghost the benefit of the doubt here.
Relax, there's only one black
But
guy.
guys, did you clock the way that Memphis said he, and then he changed it to Andrew?
Yeah.
So he can do it. He can do it.
He can do it. He just doesn't want to.
He can.
Matter of being correct. I will gladly refer to Androgynous Ghost by whatever pronouns they can show me are on their birth certificate. It's that simple.
I ain't showing you my birth certificate, like.
Regardless of that, Memphis.
Okay, but you can call me Ghost, but Ghost is definitely not on my birth certificate.
Androgynous Ghost. That works for me.
You can call me that. I'm fine with that, but you can be wrong, and that's fine.
The question is your penis a ghost?
Depends. It depends how you make me feel.
Androgynous is the wrong word. I'll say ambiguous ghost until it's confirmed one way or the other. Does that work?
Oh, that's fine too.
Wait, James, what did you just ask? What did you just ask, James?
Yes, if my dick is a ghost.
Something should not be repeated.
My bad. I should have left it for you.
That's coming from James. Something should not.
James
be
curious.
repeated. Okay.
James is interested.
James is just like like, you know, you get those elderly people that are like close to getting like Alzheimer's and they're showing symptoms. Yeah, that's James. He's
I'm
like
just
on
here
the
to make you laugh. If I can make you laugh a little bit, I did my
You
job.
make me giggle. Don't worry.
Or
You
piss
make
you
me
off.
giggle.
Sometimes I just want to do that.
No, me and you, James, we're tight.
So here's kind of a difference I've noticed between UK and the US. When you guys say geezer, it refers to just a man, right? It doesn't refer to an
No, it's an
elderly
old
man, correct?
man.
Oh, it's an old
yeah.
man? Okay, so
Yeah,
never
it's an
mind.
old
Thank
man.
you.
Like James is a geezer.
The term a
James is
shepherd's
a
bush
geezer.
geezer
Shepherd's. Why are you getting shepherd's bush? Like
is
Ghost.
basically a unrefined old fuck from a poor neighborhood in London.
Ghost. Have you ever heard of shepherd's bush?
No.
Exactly. Like,
Nah.
what are you talking about, James? As if this is like a normal
Whose sister's name is
colloquialism.
Before
Shepherd?
your
I don't
time,
know where you
kiddies.
got that
Before your
from.
time.
Right.
Before my
Okay.
time. How old are you? I know I shouldn't ever ask that, but I am curious.
61.
61, damn it.
And I'm still silly.
Ambiguous Ghost, how old are you?
I'm 22.
Oh, you're just a little baby.
I just turned 22 as well.
I
Yeah,
see
look at
what
the
you're
funny
trying to do
people
there,
of my
Mendes.
time, the Billy Crystals, the Chevy Chases, and how they're just a bunch of Howie Mandels. How they just turned into, now even now Bill Burr is turning into just a dry old fucking unfunny fart. You know,
No, I
because
used
they
to love
lost their
Bill Burr.
silly. They lost their silly. I'm never
They
going to
did
lose
lose
my
their silly.
silly. Okay? I'm going to be an
Don't
85-year-old
ever
man playing around with my cane and some girl's little rump. Okay?
I don't know. I think you're close to that
I'm
point.
silly like that.
don't let them take your
Okay.
silly away. Don't let them take your silly away. Fuck.
But you look at a Billy Crystal. He used to be funny. Even, like I said, a Howie Mandel who used to just be silly. Now look at him with his bald head all being like he's something. They're just fucking not funny anymore. Chevy Chase, ugh.
You remember comedians in the 90s when nobody got butt hurt?
They took chances. Sometimes you were wrong. Sometimes you hit it. But you gave it a shot. You weren't afraid of some idiot with a cell phone. That's why comedy clubs now make you lock up your cell phones.
I don't blame them.
They've actually got a business where you put them in these specialized bags and they have a code and you freaking can't get to them until after the show. That's what it's got to be because of you freaking cancel culture, sensitive little hothouse flowers. Oh, you said a bad word. My day is ruined. Shut up. I say a lot of bad words.
What
Those
bad
aren't
words
even
do
the
you
ones
have?
I'm thinking about. Those are much worse, the ones I'm thinking about.
You have a dark mind.
There's a dark passenger riding in me.
Ghost.
Are you
And he's
referencing
steering
Dexter?
sometimes. He's got the wheel.
Are you
Ghost.
referencing Dexter?
Ghost. Do you remember James from the other day? Don't you? Like when he
Yes,
was.
I do. I remember
Yes.
his story about the melon or like something that he told. I remember that.
So there you go.
No, I fully remember. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that story.
See, that's what TikTok is supposed to be. Fun and laughing. But I don't know. It just seems like the black people have turned it into hate, racism. And they're the most bigoted ones out of all of us. If we said the horrible things they said to us, we'd have all of our accounts banned.
You'd love old Bob
That
Burnham.
is true. I do agree with that sentiment.
There aren't 30 lives going on every morning about white people complaining about black people. Okay? I hate to
Because
say
their
it.
lives get taken down.
I hate to say it. I
Yeah, you're not allowed
believe
to.
I believe from government activity that they're greatly afraid of the melanated. I do believe that they stunt their brain patterns with vaccinations in the hospital to make them dumber. I know that's a racist thing to say. But I can have other conversations when the hate is removed and their intricate thoughts. But then they go back to the basic hatred again.
Those
And they
vaccines,
fight
they
with
made
each
me
other as much as they
autistic.
fight with us. I believe it's all by design. That's why they've been 13% of the population for 250 years.
You a
They've never
Christian, my
grown.
friend? You a Christian? I'm just curious.
Fuck no.
No,
I did
he's a
hear
douche.
that.
He's a douchebaggian, is what he is. Douchebaggian.
We are all just
Douchebaggy.
True,
energy.
Siren.
We are just flowing energy.
Do you think?
James, I'm curious now, like, how do people actually react to you in real life? Are you like this in real life? And also,
I've been awake for over 25 years, so I've learned the term. I don't do small talk or chit chats. I'm not
Have you read
involved in any
Stalking the
type
Wild
of.
Pendulum?
I don't talk to my neighbors about the weather or,
James, have you
What
read
do you talk
Stalking
to
the
them
Wild
about
Pendulum?
vaccines?
like, that's relevant.
It's not what we asked.
I'm sorry, what was your
James,
question?
have you read Stalking the Wild Pendulum?
No.
Oh, you're far behind then.
Okay. All right. Well, again, everything they're feeding to us.
But Bentov, you should know this.
Who's doing that, James?
The media, everything we've been taught, everything we've been told, even if you're the spiritual 5-3, 3D Earth, 5D Earth, all these fucking Google Rashis walking around in their pajamas on TikTok, they've been taught that by fucking the media. They've been told that. The horoscopes, everything's been fed to us.
The
to
horoscope
manipulate
on
us.
the media.
If we were sitting in the woods our whole lives, surviving on fruit and freaking dancing around fucking, we wouldn't be talking about spirituality or fucking politics or anything that they feed us on any level of religion, spirituality, politics, or anything else.
Well, what do you believe in, James?
Again, I believe possibly we're in a game.
Oh my God.
We get downloaded every time we go to sleep.
Not a simulation.
We get downloaded all of these memories
Oh my God,
that seem
McLovin.
like they're real. They're all whole life. We've spent our whole life with them. But I don't believe that they're
McLovin's
real.
the goat. McLovin's
I believe maybe I was Siren last week. I was
Wait,
Andrew a month
Siren,
ago.
are you going to take that?
I was Andrew a month ago.
Siren.
James.
Maybe people that are
James.
playing these characters,
There
they
is
just completely
some
give you the
credence into what he
memories.
says. I don't think
Then
it's
you play the
completely wrong. I
game.
think he just takes it a little over the top. But
Think
I don't
about
think
it.
it's completely wrong.
When you're asleep, you're downloading.
There he goes.
But anyway,
James.
Siren, it's just
Think about the
interesting to
concept
see
of every human being and every
how
animal
other people
sleeping.
react to James that don't know James. So it's just funny.
It's beautiful.
I know.
James is a beautiful soul.
Think
James,
about it.
do you-
Sleeping itself
James-
is the canary in the coal mine. The fact that
James,
everyone has to do it.
please.
The fact that everyone dreams and goes to another dimension. The fact that we have this thing called that REM sleep, and that we release these chemicals, DMT, that we're finding out
REM
about.
stand for, James?
So think about it. So maybe every time we're going to sleep and we wake up, we're just downloaded an entirely new life. We think we grew up with this family and that we're this person, but it's just an avatar that we're playing.
That's why you can customize it and shit.
Okay, so those DRUGS, they did a number on you in the 80s. As you say.
He's actually not entirely wrong. They are actually finding more evidence to point towards what he's saying
about like avatars.
Well, like I said, he takes it to an extreme. I don't believe I do believe in the whole we're in this. I believe that the whole we're in a simulation part is correct. However, I don't know if I necessarily believe that we download at night. Like I think that we go on this earth and we live our life,
That's where it,
and then we
crosses
pass
the
away,
line.
and then we can choose to come back. But I don't necessarily believe that we download while we're asleep.
No, I agree
my
with you. I
point.
think it is. I think it is a simulation, but I don't think that I'm downloaded every night.
Like, trust me, Siren, we know what he's trying to say. It's the way he says it. That's why
He has such a way with
I know.
words.
Wait, James, I want to go back to what he said about vaccines.
It's not random eye movement, it's rapid eye movement. The hell?
James, do you think that vaccines gave me autism?
That is what it is, Moo.
Yeah. Rapid eye movement.
What were you asking about autism?
Going back to what James said about vaccines, I was curious. He thought that, like, because I got autism. I wondered if he thought that vaccines give autism. Oh, it was a genuine curiosity.
Can I ask you a question? Why do you think? What's your problem? Like, why do you think that you were diagnosed with autism?
I was. I don't. What do you mean?
I mean, like, what are your symptoms? Like, what led to your diagnosis? If you don't have to divulge this information. You can just tell me to fuck off.
Oh, no. So I was literally diagnosed like last month. So like, because the waiting list in the UK is literally 3 years long. But
right.
I am so hard at like social cues and like I don't really know how to word it, to be honest. If like, because it's a lot.
Right. So I do think that today, in today's age, a lot of people are getting diagnosed with autism kind of like as a crutch. I think that there's more to it than just everybody has autism.
Oh my God, don't even get me started on this bullshit. Because of my mental health nursing degree, I myself have been diagnosed with autism, and what the fuck, I've worked with. Okay. There's people there's people that are very high functioning, yeah, and also like
there's also people that are just very sensitive to things and not have autism,
but not always. Obviously, like people. So there's things that can be quite. The symptoms can be quite similar. So you've got things like, say, like bipolar disorder, where people can be like sensitive. You've got depression, anxiety. Those symptoms overlap. And yes, I'm not going to say that every single person who has been diagnosed with autism is necessarily autistic. But I would also say at the same time, a lot of people who are autistic aren't diagnosed with autism, especially with women, until they're in their late 30s.
Yeah. Can I mention something?
It's very complex, and like this is one of my big passions, so this is why I have to like speak up. I'm sorry.
Can I mention something?
And this is no disrespect to you, Ghost, at all. Yeah, go ahead.
No. So I was going to say that I was originally on the waiting list as a child, but due to I didn't grow up in very good circumstances, so I never was able to actually get that assessment.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if I had it earlier, I would have been diagnosed. It's just I've had to go through the process again because they do take you off if you don't attend an appointment. And then you have to wait again.
Of course.
And especially if you mask in society quite well, like. Especially with women compared to men, we learn to mask quite a little, like a lot more. If you look at statistics, figures, and research, like men with neurodivergence, not just like autism, but like ADHD in general, they tend to show like external signs, whereas with us, it's like in our mind, and then we learn to mimic people in a way that like we can adapt to society, but in our mind, like it takes so much energy just to behave like a normal person. And then like that's when you end up getting burnt out. This is why like a lot of women themselves don't, like I said beforehand, don't get diagnosed until they're in like their 30s, because we
100%.
learn how to adapt in society, but it doesn't mean that we're not like struggling and stuff like that. It's high functioning. And even in the UK, they've taken away. So there used to be like level 1 autism, level 2 autism, level 3 autism. Level 1 was like basically where you can't really speak, you can't do a lot of things, you can't function in day-to-day life, you need someone to support you. Level 2 is like in the middle, like you can do some sort of things, you can form sentences and all of this stuff. Then level 3 used to like apparently be you don't need support because you can have like intellectual conversations with people. You can do like, say, like research. You can take care of yourself. But like the reason why they scrapped that is because like the people that were high functioning or put in level 3, they never got any support. And the reason why they didn't get support is because of the way that they presented in society. Meanwhile, because they were working so hard to assimilate in society, that's why they were overlooked. Even though that they were struggling and it was leading to certain things like depression, anxiety, more likely to engage in like addictions, all of that stuff, because you're trying to be a normal person. But then like society deems you as like, but you seem quite intellectual. You seem really quite smart. I mean, like even with my kids, like for fuck's sake, my son shows the same symptoms, but he's in engineering school on Saturday. Like he is very smart. He's very capable. But when it comes to like social cues, he's 7, by the way. When it comes to like social cues,
Moo, sweetheart, can I ask you?
It's very hard for him to do like certain things and stuff like that. And I don't even talk to him that much about like his issues, but I still accommodate him to his strengths and what he does. He likes building things. He will recreate the Titanic from Lego brick by brick. He'll just pause a video, look at the ship and recreate it. Autism doesn't mean that you're a slow person. It just means you struggle in different ways and your brain is wired differently. And people have this misconception and stereotype that people who have autism have to behave in this particular way and they don't need that support. And then when you get people
just
that
thinking
like question,
They sound like a bunch of freaks.
and then when you get people that question you, like, oh, but why would you think you have autism?
Well,
like,
you know what,
no.
Ghost? Because I think that. That's why.
You think I'm a freak?
Yeah,
so
I do. I do. I think you're. I think you're a little bizarre. Yeah, I do. I probably think you don't fit in. Yeah.
Do you want a little reward for that? Is that what you want?
Hey, listen.
Sorry,
We're in the universe now where Donald Trump blew Bill Clinton. Don't worry about it. It's good to be weird.
Okay. So you know the way I joke around Siren and stuff like that, but like literally I do know quite a bit about mental health, and like I've worked with so many people. I've been in a mental health hospital. Haha, Robert, you're gonna be like, oh my god, she must be still Juniper Rose or whatever. But no.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This person. Okay. All right.
Hello, everyone.
Wow.
But like,
was that a mask off moment?
But like with autism, it's like it's more than just like sensitivity. I'm horrid at social cues and sarcasm and other things. It's a lot of things. It's not just like.
So what do you mean by social cues? I keep hearing this, but I don't like. Could you explain it to me?
Like what you're meant to do in certain social situations, you know, like how you like know how to behave in social situations.
Like say for example, Siren, you know when I come up on lives and sometimes people be like, Moo, you're interjecting, you're being rude, you're being this. Like I've been diagnosed with autism as well, and people think that I'm doing it on purpose, like where I'm like interjecting and making things about me. But no, literally, like you don't understand social cues where you don't realize that you're being a rude, annoying person until people tell you like that was
like
rude.
Right now I can say, Moo, you're being rude and annoying. Can I say that? Like is if I was vulnerable enough right now to say, Moo, right now you're being rude and annoying. Can we go there?
I would say, Robert, stay in your lane, you know.
So are you just not self-aware?
Keep your well, yeah, like you don't understand socially how you should behave.
okay.
Like sometimes it gets misinterpreted to other people where they're just like, why are you doing this? Like
No, I love hyper emotions.
But do you know what I mean, Siren? So, like, some people think that you're just being rude for no reason, but it's like you genuinely don't get it in your head that you're being a rude person. You don't get it.
No, you don't. You don't
Gotcha.
understand what rude
Well, I'm going
is.
to tell you
but
right
you don't get
now,
it.
talking endlessly isn't polite, and not being polite is being rude.
I'll be rude.
There it is. So you know what? When you say all you got to do is tell me, no, you're
Depends if I respect you.
you've got
or
a
not,
problem, babe. You've got a problem, little girl.
Little girl, you a freak.
Siren, I've been better recently, yes or no? Like when it comes to like
Yes.
safety stuff. I've
Yeah,
been
yeah, you
better.
have been.
So I'm learning, Robert. What are you talking about? There you go.
Yeah, I would agree.
Robert is an interesting
Someone-
character by any means.
Someone
Man,
was
a
asking what my
homophobic,
hyperfixation is.
racist who dated a black man. I mean,
Okay, bro.
that's special.
Someone was asking what my hyperfixation was, and I have a really big Sonic collection. I'm like super into Sonic.
What's your opinion on the Sonic movies?
I don't love them. The third one was amazing. I loved the third one though, and I'm excited for the
third one's the best one in my opinion.
No, fully agreed. I'm waiting. So my favorite is Silver the Hedgehog. So I'm waiting for the next film because he's in the credits. But as far as I'm aware, I have a tattoo of Silver the Hedgehog in the dirt.
I don't know.
But I have like shelves and shelves of Sonic stuff in here.
Yeah, I get that. Like my sister, I think obviously it runs in the family. She had a big obsession with Michael Jackson. Like even her pajamas would be Michael Jackson. Like her boots would be inspired by Michael Jackson. She had like everything to do with Michael Jackson. Like that was her like hyper focus. Like, and yeah, I don't know.
It's easy to tell that Ghost is hyper focused.
Oh boy,
but not you, man.
But like that's.
I hope you're 12.
That's all my Sonic stuff.
I hope you're. Oh goodness. You're a child in an adult's body.
Ghost, are you?
No, I'm just. It's just autism.
You're a biological woman, Ghost, correct?
Oh, why is this relevant to the conversation? I'm so confused.
Because you like Sonic.
So that makes me a woman?
No, it doesn't make sense.
Most autistic men are into Sonic. This is.
Okay, but if you guys want to be normal,
really,
then why do you guys want to be so different? Like you guys want to sit here and say, "Oh, autistic people aren't a group. They're not a group of freaks. We're just a bunch of normal people." Well, then why are we sitting here talking about it for so long if you're just a bunch of normal people?
Because it was an educating conversation where someone had asked me.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Someone asked me, bro. I didn't bring this up. Someone asked me.
You sound like you sound like a professional victim loser.
Robert.
Oh, bro.
This is how Robert hospitated his grandmother.
Have you met Robert, Ghost?
I have not.
Okay. Take it.
Oh, this guy has autism.
Oh no, it's all good. I feel like he's on the spectrum and mad about it.
Wait,
German, how long have you been struggling with your autism?
Bro's autistic and mad.
Robert's got autism as well. What's he talking about? You've got autism.
No, I'm talking about the new guy that just got up here.
Robert's got autism as well, Ghost. So
He's a grade A troll. He's really good at trolling.
Robert's my favorite autistic person. Oh my god, Robert. Let's kiss.
Besties.
Oh. Sorry, Robert. I gave away your...
Hey, Robert, I had a great idea. I wanted to put it past you to see your opinion if you're open for it.
Go ahead, German.
Huh?
Yeah, so how about a voluntary agreement for white Sea South Africans and BLK Americans where they can exchange? So they move places and exchange citizenships. Do you think that'd be a good idea?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
What the fuck?
Can you explain? Can you explain a little bit better?
Basically, they would pass a law that would allow for BLK Americans to exchange citizenships with white South Africans. So the white South Africans go to America and the BLK African Americans go to South Africa. So they can be where they belong, the majority BLK people.
I mean, if they wanted to be there, they would be there, right?
That's the problem. So it's hard for both. It's hard for the white people to go to America, and it's hard for the BLK people to go to South Africa. Now, the BLK people are unhappy because they live in a country that they are the minority. They can then go to a country that they will be the majority, and the white people, they are being discriminated against by the BLK people, can then go to America.
Yeah, except that the reason they couldn't go from Africa to America is it's a fucking impossible boat ride to begin with now, let alone freaking 200 years ago.
I don't know.
Stupid thing that they think they took sailboats from fucking America to Africa back to America again.
Well, James, it's a wonderful thing. We live in a world where boats aren't the only way to get around.
Anyway, like I want to ask German.
waves would have killed any boats.
Okay, James. Anyway,
Yeah,
German.
shut your old ass up.
No, German. What's your background?
I'm joking,
Like,
James.
where do you come from, German? Are you actually German?
Italy, actually. I'm Italian.
So why is your name German, weirdo?
It's not. You're weird, Moo. My name is Jim.
And hey, Moo, are you a cow?
I might be. Moo.
You're a human being. Why is your name Moo?
I'm also a ghost. This is how it works.
Besides the fact that African black people and American black people have different
But it's not even about that. Like I
and
want to
different
know.
hair growth. Completely.
I want to know.
They're different species.
Okay, Jamesy. Anyway, like German, I want to know your background, like as in for you to
Just leave me
formulate
alone.
these
I've got
opinions.
family in America, yeah, and basically they are very unhappy about the current situation, and I'm trying to come up with ideas that can mitigate the problems.
Ah, and that's the idea you.
Where are the 1.5 billion Africans wanting to claim their tribesmen that got taken by the white man?
Tribesmen.
1.5 billion African
Just to be clear,
none of
I
them
think
want
that
Quebec.
I think the exchange
None of them
would
want
apply
Quebec.
also to the UK and France, yeah, because they also need to get the fuck out of Europe.
Oh. So like, you think that they should get out of Europe because?
Well, Moo, he's saying with respect, and we've had this conversation here in the United States, and you've been a part of them, where we say, enough is enough. We took you all in. We took in. It's called the story of the snake.
Mm-hmm.
We took in the snake. We took you all in. We nurtured you to health, all just to be spit in our mouths, bitten by the snake.
Yeah.
It's also called colonialism.
And there's a
Do you know
point in
what I
time.
mean?
There's a point in time we
That
say
is also
enough is.
what
Oh,
they-
excuse me. There's a point in
Excuse you.
time where enough is enough.
If it
We need
isn't the
and you
consequence of
need
your
to go
own
home
action.
now. You need to
The
go home now.
consequences of your white actions.
Yeah, exactly.
Enough is
Consequences
enough.
of your own
And
actions.
you need to go home now.
No, you need to like look in the mirror and address yourself. Like it's the consequences of your own actions, actually.
Hey,
to be
Mo,
honest.
the people like you,
If you didn't
are the reason why
colonialize
London
us,
is a
then
shit
no,
show,
we wouldn't
where
be
if you
in
have
the
a
position as
mobile,
we are
they
right
come and
now.
snatch the mobile of your hands.
She
It's
was
fucked up.
on your side, bro.
No, you are advocating for bullshit, yeah?
Oh.
That's why Nigel Farage will be
I'll show
the
you
next
bullshit.
prime minister.
Good luck
That's
to Nigel
why
Farage.
Europe is going all the way to the right because of
Okay.
people like you. They want to bring the migrants into
Nigel
hotels and
Farage
feed them 3
already
meals a
tried
day.
and failed.
Why still
Germana.
have English people homeless on the streets?
Okay,
Oh, that's
Jemima,
bullshit, Mo.
And
are
do
you
you
a
know what's
Betty boy?
fucking funny? Actually, Nigel Farage was like obviously extreme, like beforehand, yeah, and then now he backtracks and he's like, actually, we should have more children in the UK, and the thing that we should prioritize is people having families, even if they live in the benefit system. He's done a whole 180. Why do you think he's doing that? Because he wants to gain the votes so that he gets in power. Why would you sell yourself out and your beliefs and do a complete backtrack? That's the person that you're trying to support.
Is Jemima a Betty boy?
Careza. That's insane. Like, imagine Donald Trump.
Hey,
Yeah?
educating, can you come
Like,
up?
imagine Donald Trump
I've been wanting
saying
to
one,
talk to you.
okay, saying one thing about immigrants and then backtracking and saying, let all the immigrants come in. No, we love the immigrants. Like, let's break down this wall. That's what Nigel Farage has done. Instead of sticking to his own, he's just trying to get the votes. How can you do a whole backtrack? That's weird. And it shows that you're not a strong person to be in power to begin with, because like you're just appealing to the majority and you're wanting people to vote for you. It's weak.
Okay, but Moo, I have a question. Yeah, why do you think it's not okay for people to have the right, the free will to decide if they want to? And can you let educating up, please?
I let him up.
So if the people want to exchange, yeah. So say for instance, you are an African American who hates the U.S. because the white people. You then want to go back to Africa where you are the majority. So why not allow them to exchange with a whitey person from South Africa that wants to live amongst whitey people, so they can trade citizenships, and then the BLK person will be the majority, no longer be discriminated against. So the whitey person will be happy in America as well. What's the issue?
Unfair. That's exactly what I'm saying. Unfortunately, these
No, that's a voluntary exchange, please.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with Memphis here.
I know.
Like, I can't believe it,
Like,
but like
this
it's kind of
is the most
spitting.
insane take.
And yet he's
What the fuck are
spitting. And
you
yet,
talking
Oh,
about,
I can do.
weirdo?
how is
Oh,
he
I'm
the
much
right one in
worse.
this situation?
So I have a reparations plan that involves travel. So essentially, it's $4,000 for every descendant of slavery. Another $4,000 if they have any felonies. Another $4,000 if they're in arrears on child support. But there's a catch. They have to leave this country, will pay for the plane ticket, and they have to surrender their citizenship. Just saying.
Yeah, but then they need to make a deal with Liberia. Yeah, so I agree with you. That was my previous proposal. But in their proposal, Liberia would have to take them.
Sit to Nigel Farage. He might listen to you. Propose it to him.
Obviously,
Because, like,
that's 4,000. I think is a bit of a low figure because they're not going to want to go for 4,000. I think maybe like 15,000.
Yeah. I see your valid point. I've thought about how to sweeten my deal with a position the government can afford.
Yeah.
And I've thought about including a lease for a used Dodge Charger
Yeah.
and possibly some purple drink and fake jewelry to sweeten the deal.
Yeah, but listen, there's a way, mate, that you can
no, a
clean
lot
the
of-
house. Yeah, if they create like a buffer zone in Liberia where people are allowed to take drugs, or sorry, whatever you call in TikTok, so they can shoot whatever the fuck they want, and they can have like a supply inside their zone. Yeah, so then all these people, all the degenerates, would want to go there because of they have access to the stuff they want.
All right,
So
but
you
believe-
empty all the degenerates, get the fuck out of the country.
Okay,
Do you know what I
believe
mean?
it or not, there's a lot of white people that have been in Africa from generations to generations. Obviously, like when it comes to
generations, Mo.
two generations, whatever. Shut the fuck up. But anyway, like they have been there for like
Hey, don't
ages,
you care,
and
man.
they identify with black culture, and they want to stay there. Even
That's
if
right,
you
I said voluntary.
Shut the fuck
You're
up.
stupid.
Let
I
me
said two
finish.
people that want can
Shut up.
exchange.
Be quiet.
Man, you're not being
But anyway,
stupid.
Yeah, and a lot of them, even if they were given the choice to come to the UK or European countries or come to America, they'd still much rather be in Africa because they
Right.
identify with the ethnicity of being African.
Right, and the colored people
a
in
lot of white
America,
people
the vast
that live
majority of
there
them also
do.
wants to stay. So what's your fucking point? I'm saying allow the ones that want to
You call them
exchange
colored
to
people.
exchange. How
Okay,
about
and
that?
allow the people that want to be immigrants and are able to come to the UK to come to the UK. How about that?
No, fuck that.
Okay, it's called free will. And address Nigel Farage with this. Why the fuck are you bitching here about it?
Because I've got a fucking UK passport, same as you.
Okay, so do I. And?
You're not special for
So my
having a
vote
UK
is
passport, though.
probably more
Like, okay, and
I got
educated
a
and
UK passport, so
wise
I
than you.
can speak on behalf of like every white person, even in other countries. And I can
I
tell
have a
that they
UK passport
really
as
No,
want
you
well.
to
can't.
do.
No, you
Yeah.
cannot. I'm grown. I speak for myself.
I got a
It's
UK
a
passport.
sarcasm.
are you autistic too?
God.
What's going
damn it.
on?
They don't even understand sarcasm. This is how slow they are.
Bro's just autistic. This
What
guy's
the hell's
autistic.
going on over there?
Just
So,
British people as they do.
Look, I'm just trying to give
I blame
options
you guys
to
for
the
this.
people, but you guys are
This is my fault,
backwards.
then.
That's the problem.
They
yeah, I
must
don't
have
think it'll
followed
be a
you.
problem letting white people come to the United States. The only people I'm kind of cautious about are the Albanians because they don't
Oh
have a good
Yeah,
God.
track record.
yeah, yeah.
Oh no.
Well,
A lot of them
is
can be the same as BLK
he's
Educating
not
us,
people, to be
then,
lying.
bud.
honest.
He's
Those
not
are
lying.
fisheye eating
Albanians.
mongrels.
Albanians are known to be quite, I don't know, especially like when you see in European countries like Russia, Ukraine, and stuff like that. Like, have you seen the domestic like abuse like rates? Like how high it is, and then like even when they report it to the police, like these poor women, I'm not even talking about like black versus white or this, that, and the other. Even white women, obviously, because those are the main people that live in Europe, yeah. When they report it to the police, nothing happens, or they
Yeah.
get like a minimal jail sentence. Like they're known for having DV cases. And yeah, I would say that's the same with Albanians. That they're notoriously known for the way that they treat their spouses. Is a fact.
Right. So
So yeah.
Albanians, the vast majority are kind of like if BLK people or albino. That's basically it.
Okay, you fucking weirdo. But yeah.
Oh,
So
my
you don't
God.
like
I haven't heard on
Albanians.
birthday for a minute.
So you don't like Albanians then?
Who do
Ooh,
you
somebody
like?
better go get Belle.
Actually, I know some good people from Albania. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sure.
is Belle from Albania? I love Belle. Oh my god. But yeah,
Yes, Belle is Albanian.
Not after
She
we
would
tell her
be,
what
she
you
would
said
be
about
not happy.
Albanians.
Is that
Would
I
not be happy.
love Belle.
She would
But
not
like,
be happy.
Damn,
I
that's a
would love to.
beast.
I would
It's
love to hear her
beautiful.
take on Albanian men. Like, I'd love to hear Belle's take on it. Like,
Actually, she's
Share
been
this to
saying she
her.
wants to go back there
Share
because
this to her then.
she's sick of the Negroes in America. So what do you
Oh,
expect?
No, 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 no. She did not say
Yeah,
that.
sorry.
Belle
She
would
did
never
say
say
that
that. Don't do
actually.
that.
can you say
No,
that
she
on
did
TikTok?
not.
No, it's the ones on
Mate,
TikTok.
she doesn't like the BLK people. That's for sure.
I'm not on good terms with Belle, but you're not gonna lie like that. Belle would
Okay,
never
get
say
her
that
here.
shit.
Let's just invite her. Let's clarify the matter.
Belle is
Yeah,
like,
I'd be
Someone has
interested to
her on
hear
TikTok.
this.
I actually like Belle. But anyway, yeah, I'm just saying, like, we can't deny the figures when it comes to like how women are treated in these countries.
I believe Belle
So
seeks
the way that
emotional
you,
friends from black men on TikTok. So I believe quite the opposite than what you're saying.
Hey James, I believe that you like
Yeah,
black
last
men.
I heard, he
So
was for white king
you're
savior.
He takes emotional
you're
support from
dropping
with black
soap.
men, Ed
You're
Lava,
dropping soap
T-Bone,
situation. Yeah. So
etc.
please don't be nasty here. Please just keep it to yourself.
Those are her emotional friends. Her support are black men.
Yeah.
So how can she be racist?
I'm not.
Wait, can you just repeat to me what you said Belle said?
Who, me? Or
No, German.
are you talking about
No,
somebody else?
I believe that she wants to get the fuck out of America because of the BLK population mainly. So yeah.
But you said that she said that.
Like what?
Well, that's what my understanding out of the situation is. If you don't think I'm
No.
right, then you can call her here, and then
think
we
you took
can.
it for a black dick.
No, nobody here
say
believes that at all. Nobody would ever believe that Belle would ever say some shit
She
like that.
wouldn't.
Wait, what did she say?
Nope.
No, she didn't say. I said I got the impression that she wants to get
No,
the
at
fuck
first
out
you made the
because
claim
of.
that she said that. Let's not
I
lie.
said she said
Wait, what
she
did you
wants.
say?
She's tired. She told me she's tired of bullshit in America and she wants to go back to Albania. Yeah, and I'm understanding that the reason why is because of the BLK people. That's my understanding. She didn't say that,
Right. So
but
you're
that's what I
putting words
believe.
in her mouth that are not true. You're trying to make it
Well,
seem like she said some
I'm
shit she
sure she
didn't say.
doesn't like the fucking black people. Whatever, man.
He's
Whatever
doing
the
a
fuck you're
straw
saying.
man.
She doesn't have an
Get
issue
her
with
to
black
come here
people.
and
What
say
do you
that
mean?
she's an in lover. Yeah, please.
Straw man fallacy. Like
Yeah, just don't be lying
Belle
like that.
would
Like,
never
I'm not
say
cool
that.
with her, but
I'm
don't
not actually
lie
lying.
like that.
No, I'm not.
You are lying. Belle,
I'm not.
I was friends with Belle for a long
She
time. Belle
told
would
me she
never
wants
say
to
some shit like
go.
that.
She said, "I
Okay,
want to
sure.
go."
Maybe she doesn't
I
want to
was
go back, but
actually
that doesn't
saying.
have
I
anything
was
to do with
actually
black people.
saying.
She
I was
says
actually saying stuff about BLK people, and she commented back to me and said, "That's why I want to go." So
Belle
she might not
embraces
have
her
said
heritage.
it, but she
So
did.
believe you.
So
She did.
either A, she was trolling the fuck out of you, or like being sarcastic and you didn't understand because you're a pea brain. Or
She wouldn't even joke about that though.
yeah,
Like I don't
like
believe it at all.
this is what I mean. Like I'm just hypothesizing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But like
hypothesize away.
Well,
I already
BLK
was.
fatigue is justified, so
Without
she
your
did say
permission, I
that.
was hypothesizing anyway. So like,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. Let's put
Yeah. So either she was doing that, or like you were just genuinely brain dense, and you
Yeah,
don't understand
yeah.
like
E-brain.
nuance.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah,
like
yeah.
Belle wouldn't say that. What you talking about?
Oh.
No, she would never.
Like
Over her
she
dead-
embraces
over her
her,
underlying
Oh, for
body.
fuck's sakes. Can you stop fucking moaning about it? Do you know what? Just get her to come and deny it or shut the fuck up.
How about you?
Well, don't
shut
go over TikTok lying on people like that. Like what the fuck?
It's so emotional.
Yeah,
I know.
she is a BLK apologist, though. So I'd be interested to hear what she has to say. But I think she is a BLK apologist.
Why do you sound so slow? Like,
Well,
why
I
does
speak
he
slow
do?
because you. Go ahead.
No, I'm just like why do you just sound like that? Honestly,
Why
like
do you
just
talk so
Well,
slow?
because I know that people are stupid, and I speak to the
No,
lowest
what
common.
the
because I know
denominator.
that people are stupid and I just speak like this
Well,
because I'm very slow.
I accept your
Other people are
concession for not being
stupid.
able to engage on the point,
Okay.
but you're
Right.
lesser than, so that's a
Speak
fact.
on the point then. Speak your truth.
You defo on the spectrum with that kind of talk, like.
Yeah. Go on. Education.
There's nobody else
Actually
to talk
go-
right,
can
genius.
somebody actually go and get Belle before this
Exactly. I think her
Because I
username
know
is
that there's people that
Bell
watch that will
Witch,
use that.
isn't it? Bell Witch or something?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
hang
it's
on.
Bell
Let me
Witch.
see if I've got her still. Bell. No, she's not coming up. So, like, if Robert, do you have her on yours?
Albanians are the N-words of Europe. Let's just, like, full stop.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
I
Can you
agree.
just shut up and get Belle in here, please?
Robert.
You know what I said, Robert? I said earlier that it's like if they were like BLK albino people, you know?
Yeah. They're freaks. They're criminals. They're thugs.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on. Oh, Robert.
No,
They don't stand on anything. They're very
you know
disappointing.
what? Get our beloved little Belle in here. She'll tell you herself. They're criminals. She will tell you right now, full stop, and they don't give a shit. She'll tell you
Anyone
right
who's
now,
got
her mom
Belle.
is a thug.
Anyone who's got Bell, share this to her.
Why do you think she loves black people so much? Because Belle herself is a white thug.
Oh my god.
Robert, do you have her on your TikTok? Can you share this to her?
It's so fucking bad.
Jesus.
That is so nasty.
What did you say?
The one I find more weird about is PYT. Why does PYT want to have a big BLK? I don't get it.
It's usually people who grew up with them. I've noticed.
Wait, sorry, what was his... Did he say PYT?
or didn't, and like think that they're like the coolest thing you can see in the world. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like I don't know. It's just weird.
But wait, Robert, did he say PYT? Have a thing for BLK? Or
He doesn't know why PYT would want to do what she does.
Okay, so is PYT, what's that short for?
Don't worry about it, little girl.
Is it like pretty young thing, like Michael Jackson or something?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe we should not speak to the lesser then. She's dumbing down the conversation.
Are you
Not
like,
really.
is this like a lesbian thing between, are you trying to like make an advance at PYT?
No, like I'm genuinely trying to understand.
Oh, because we said she likes black
educating is
men, not
talking to
women.
bullshit. Like, God forbid that a woman asked to understand the question a little bit much more. God.
Ask it better.
I guess I should just remain in the dark and not ask questions. What does
No,
PYT
ask it right,
mean
little
anyway?
lady.
Educating.
Robert, where's my kiss, Robert?
And educating. If you're so good at educating, educate me. What does PYT mean? Instead of just oh, this guy
like what the fuck?
You first have to pay your
Tell
tuition.
me
That's
then,
how
weirdo.
education works.
Wow. Okay.
Educate me then.
I see the kind of mood that we have here tonight.
Yeah,
First, you have to pay your tuition. That's how
Okay.
education works.
Right. He's just mad because he had to suck several dicks to get where he's at. But the thing
That's
is,
kind of homophobic, but that's weird.
well,
but okay.
not really. I love the homos.
But the question
Like,
is
this is so
educating. The
true.
question is educating. Did you do it?
Yeah.
All right. And that's all you have to. That's all you have to know. So don't even engage with it.
Yeah, she isn't it. I see your point.
I meant the point.
You a batty boy. I ain't taking this shit from
Oh,
you.
do you know what? You get blocked because of that.
Yeah.
Ghost, are you into women or men?
I'm greedy. A bit of both.
Oh,
Or are you into
okay.
both?
Okay.
I'm into a bit of both. I'll take whatever I can get.
Real.
Really?
Especially Robert. Where did Robert go? Give me a piece of that cake.
Give me a
Robert
piece
dipped
of
out.
that cake.
No, Robert,
She's
no.
from Yorkshire, mate. She likes a piece of everything. Eh?
Let me look
That's
at
so
that.
true. McLovin gets it. McLovin get. Hi, McLovin.
Hi.
We got kicked from that other live. Me and McLovin got. She entered
Yeah,
this
Ghost,
live.
but you don't have any
actually,
videos or any photo, anything. How the fuck? do you
Yeah,
know, like,
Ghost.
you even, like,
You
don't
need
look
to
like a
you need to get
fucking
your
dog?
life right. Are you a guy?
Robert, where's my kiss, Robert? Where
Are you
is
a guy
it?
or a girl? Ghost.
Depend. Whatever you want me to be, sweet cheeks.
Ghost. What are you?
Whatever you want me
Very
to
strange. A very strange.
Oh, she's got game, lad. She's got game.
be. In it, you
She
can't
ain't
deny
fishing, mate.
this.
She's fishing for you, Robert, mate.
Robert,
trying to
give us
catch
a
the
kiss.
many
I won't
fish
tell
in the
you.
sea.
You accept?
I won't even tell your wife. Don't even worry about it.
Oh shit! Did you just say you won't even tell your
Spoken a
wife?
word since.
Yeah.
Well, I guess in short, I reject you and I spit at you digitally.
Is that because you're batty man? Are you batty man? Is that what?
You know, that means like that you are like a homo in English, yeah?
Yeah.
Robert.
Yes, I'm calling him a gay boy. Is what I'm calling him.
Robert is a taken man.
He's like,
Robert is a taken man.
his unspoken word is
I've
like,
got him
I've just
right.
started it digitally. What do I do? Got no other comeback.
I'd swallow it.
He also
I
doesn't
don't
know
get
understand
it.
the words you guys are
Robert,
saying.
this is so
What are you
fucked
asking?
up, yeah? They said it like 3 times. Every single time I've used that, I got restricted. Like I couldn't go up like for 5
I know
days.
a guy that works
For
for
using the
TikTok, he's
same
trying-
word,
That
they
just
said
sounds like a
3
skill
times
issue.
already, and nothing happened.
I
What
couldn't
the
go
fuck?
up for like 3 days. I know a guy from
German,
TikTok.
that just
No
sounds
one
like a
cares.
skill issue.
Literally, no one cares. Okay, no one cares.
Girl, like, that
Shut
just
up.
sounds like a you problem, dude.
It sounds like a you problem. Deal with it. Anyway,
You didn't deny me my kiss.
this is
so
what
I've
I
got
mean.
my-
Like, he's such a victim. Like,
Say
these black,
again.
these black people do. Like, shut the fuck up, man.
Bro's mad. He's got no game, and he's on the spectrum, and he's mad about it.
So, wait. So, you don't think
I can hear
BLK
the cogs
fatigue is
turning.
justified given this that?
What?
I said you don't
No,
think
well,
BLK fatigue is justified given the stats. FBI table 43, assuming you can read.
who said it wasn't? Who brought up that? Who was
Yeah,
saying
like
it?
for instance, if you accounts for 14% of the population but 50% of the crime, I think that that's something very messed up. Wouldn't you say so?
I agree.
I'm just here enjoying life, man.
Me
I don't know.
too.
I don't know what to tell you. I got to go in a sec there.
Yeah, if you
If
take
you're
away,
a
if you take
woman,
me out,
Ghost, you're a
go ahead.
terrible woman. And if you're an FAGGOT, I'd have you up on a tree.
I'll be whatever you want me to be, sexy things.
I think Mo dropped and came back just to be next to me.
Don't do that.
Roberto.
It
You
is.
just wanted to be on top of me, didn't you, Mo?
Robert, it is the season for Christmas tree ornaments. Just saying.
Hey, Ghost, you gotta make sure you get him under the mistletoe.
He just like his voice just irks my fucking soul. I swear to
Robert is
God.
mad that all the gay people
Yeah,
are
he
taking
just
all
annoys
his
me. He does. Why are you sucking up to Robert so bad?
Me?
No, not you. Educate him. He can't even educate.
Because he
like,
wants
he's
him
just stupid
bad.
and brainless.
No,
Moo,
actually,
why when people stand with me, Moo, do you always come for them?
Because like I don't like
I'm just in the
people
middle.
that can't think for themselves and they just
It's not a thing of thinking for oneself
like
as much
when
as we
people
agree we're
literally
like-minded
dick
men.
ride
Get off
consistently and
of
they
it,
have
Moo.
nothing substantial about them apart from like just following someone for the sake of following
It's
them
not a
and
thing
they
of
have
following,
no
it can be
original thought. I just
like-mindedness.
don't know.
You
But Robert,
psycho.
I don't like it, Robert. I just don't like it. I don't like it. No, I don't like it. It's
well, I'll just file her opinion under things I don't care about.
Yeah, exactly. Why would anyone give a shit about what you like?
You should
don't?
care about what I say.
Yeah, no one gave it. Yeah, exactly. No one
Very
gives a shit.
irrelevant, actually.
But you should care about what I say.
Very irrelevant.
Hey,
I'm the
Moo.
most
Hey,
logical. Yes.
Moo.
What?
You're being rude.
Yep.
Okay, fine. I'll chill out. But
Very
educating, you're still a dumb bitch.
unmindful.
Okay, I will be
Yeah.
fine again. Sorry.
You spoke her truth. She's like, I'm being mean, but I'm gonna say what I need to say.
Pisses me off.
Bad Moo.
I got a bounce, but I'll be back. I'll be back for you, Robert.
Heal Moo. Heal.
Don't say that, Robert.
Oh, Robert, I think you have a crush.
With that little freak.
Don't say that about Ghost.
I don't want it. Let me explain something to you, Siren. If I batted an eyelash at every Pam, Beth, and Sherry that had an attraction to me, I wouldn't get anywhere in the day.
Don't
Robert, can I
say
ask you a question?
that about Ghost.
What's up, Izzy?
So, like, I just gotta ask one once for all. Do you have like a crush on Haifa or something? Because it kind of seems that way.
No. I enjoy Haifa's company as I do a lot of the people on this panel's company, almost the same amount of time.
Izzy, I think you need to sit back and observe a little bit more.
Why?
And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way.
No, I know you're not meaning this.
Yeah, because this is a fact. Like, Robert gets a lot of bum lickers. Educating, like, his Exhibit A, for example.
He's a hot commodity. Robert's a hot commodity.
Yeah,
I'm talking about Robert. I'm not censoring
because
him.
it's you. I'm trying not to say some nasty words, but I'm gonna start to get a little. It's gonna get worse if you keep it up.
Not me.
Yes, you little girl.
Why? What did I do?
It's gonna get worse.
What did I do? I was just walking towards educating, and I said that he licks your ass too much. Was it towards you?
Like-mindedness
Hey,
is
Moo,
what it's called.
I just realized that you're a black girl. I didn't realize it before.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, that explains a
Oh,
lot.
God.
The low IQ.
Wow.
He's Zambian.
Okay, whoa, what did you just
What
say?
would
Well,
you
I
like to
actually,
say
I
about
swear, you don't sound like it. I thought you were a white sea person. I'm very surprised.
She's
What did this?
English.
Okay, let me.
Yeah,
Let me ask
You
you.
don't sound
What do they
like it,
sound
though.
like to you?
I'm Black British, but anyway, like my heritage is Zambian. My tribe is Lozi.
Right,
Like,
but can
what
you
else do
sound?
you
Can you
want?
show us like what a BLK person talks like in the UK? Give us a sample.
I've just been talking that way naturally anyway. Anyway,
Well,
I
we don't
saw
expect much.
Memphis like a
But
second
did,
ago.
did
Yeah.
y'all know we had to lower the actual IQ of mental retardation that because of a certain demographic had too many people who were
What
illegally
certain
restarted?
demographic? Could you be
Take a wild
specific?
guess. It's you.
Can you show a receipt? Can you show a document that
Anyway,
says
like,
Oh,
yeah,
sure, yeah,
so, yeah, could you
sure,
substantiate it?
Okay, I'll wait.
yeah,
I'll wait.
My little
sure,
pea brain, could you do that?
sure. You can just go. You
My
can just
little
Google it.
dancey motherfucker, could you do that?
Well, I don't. You know, by the way, you on average have a lower IQ than Coco the gorilla.
Okay, and yet I have a higher
That's
IQ
not
than
true.
you. That's crazy.
That's actually
so you're,
true. Feel free to
you're
Google it.
bottom of the barrel.
That is
Well,
not
This,
true at
educating.
all.
You can just like bring up the.
you're bottom of the
Bring it
barrel
up
because this
since
black
you're
woman
talking
has a
about it.
higher IQ than you.
No, you don't.
How does that feel?
Okay,
If she,
so, all
okay,
right,
so
all
if,
right.
if that was
Hold on.
educating, hold
that
on.
up
Lesser
and
thans all
digest it,
crash
bitch.
out. Hold on.
Hold
Hold
on a
on.
second. If that were true, she wouldn't be having a fucking conversation with you, dumbass.
No, she's definitely. She just had to center herself.
I think I know the reason why he doesn't want to bring it up. and
No,
that's
you're just a racist.
Because he
fuck.
can't.
That's
it's
what
not
your issue
true.
is.
Because he literally cannot. He can't do
Yeah,
it.
because
He
it's
just
not true.
can't.
Okay. All right. Are y'all done chipping out? Are y'all done?
Oh, he's using the keywords. You're like Memphis.
Bro, I'm about to kick your ass
3.0.
off this panel if you don't stop.
Okay, go for it. Means
No,
nothing
it's
to me.
alright. Like I enjoy like watching him burn and making himself look like an idiot. It's actually quite entertaining. Go and educate him. Bring up some like evidence or some source to substantiate what you're talking about. Do it now.
Well, see here, you're
Do
a
it now.
lesser than. I don't move for you.
You don't
understand?
move me.
You're a lesser than.
Yes,
You
I have a
understand?
higher
On a panel
IQ than
making claims.
Imagine,
Yes,
like,
yes,
he's
I
talking
did.
about like black people, but he has a lower
No, you
IQ than you. What
specifically.
does that make you?
You-
That
yeah,
makes you
you-
bottom
you-
of the barrel.
Actually,
That makes
my
you
IQ
the
is already
embodiment
tested. You
of
know what the average?
bacteria.
All right, hold on.
Yeah,
Shushi,
that's you.
I know y'all prone to chipping out, poor emotional regulation, but try to have a
there we go
conversation.
again.
If you really want numbers,
Alright.
the average black IQ is 98. Mine's 119.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Bring the stats out.
So, wait, do you want to know my IQ?
Moo is pressed.
Oh, I sound so pressed.
You are.
Yeah, I'm really pressed. Yeah.
Maybe you're an exceptional little girl, but I think
Passionate babe, Rob. Like literally, I'm the same
generally
all the time.
speaking, well, but and you're like on the cusp of high yellow, as we like to call it. Does that make sense?
What does that mean?
You're like almost light skinned. Does that make sense? Because and you get light skinned points because of your accent and stuff.
Yeah, bro, but to be fair, I had no idea. She talks like a white person. Like, you would not think she's
I didn't
black
know race
in any
could
way,
have
shape, or form. She doesn't have one hint of a BLK person. That's the strange part. Are you adopted?
What's she
Why is
doing?
that strange? Honestly, that's like
So how come you don't sound like your parents?
I've met a lot of black women in the UK that speak like me. I don't know.
Is happening. And you know, Andrew, he was spinning the narrative. So Femboy got into the box and was trying to ask questions and just point out that, like, Andrew, nobody came at you first. You came at other people. And so he started to get hyphy. And Femboy was basically like, you're not going to farm sympathy from people. Like, we know how you move on this app. And that was the extent of it. It wasn't like a raw kind of conversation. It was a quick back and forth, and then he left because Prince was basically, I don't want to say Prince was siding with us, but he was basically like, Andrew, like, this doesn't seem like you're telling the truth.
Oh, okay. And now he's live talking, like crying or some shit. Asking.
He's got Siren and Memphis in them in his life. They brought up No Say. It was talking shit on No Say. I scrolled in briefly, but I scrolled out because I just didn't have the head for it today. Like that shit's annoying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I scrolled in temporarily. And I listened a little bit. Then I left, and I was like, yeah, I ain't trying to deal with this. But apparently they was in there talking about giving him hugs and shit. Fuck him. Yeah, he was talking about QBs on a lot of mamas. So, oh well.
He was wishing death on people. Like you can't ask for sympathy from people that you wish death on. Like
wishing death on their kids. Yeah, hell no.
I'm not here for it.
So what all I get for $25 Cascade?
He getting known for $25. He said
I was gonna send $1.
he ain't gonna get you nothing for $1. Send him $5. Go ahead. What's up on there?
Oh, we can't let Observant win another one back to back. Come on now.
You said how much it is to read everybody, and that's the price.
Oh, no, I did say read everybody. I thought, you was just going to show your skills.
I'll be more than happy to show my skills once that payment is clear.
Give a little taste. Give us a little taste. Give us a little taste of what you got.
No.
She wants a free sample.
There's no free sample here.
You can't really free sample.
Like Cascade is one of those free perfume testers. She's like, go ahead, spritz a little astrology on me.
You already got it. You already got the sample.
When?
You missed it. It was hidden in a covert message that you didn't understand.
Then that means that there was no message because I'm covert.
It was. When I said
thank you, No Say. Thank you for the gifts. Let's go.
When I said
happy birthday.
Not the little one, I was telling you that I was Libra, so that was a sample.
That told me a lot. It really did tell me a lot. When you said that, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, that was
you didn't hear me go, ooh?
Yeah.
But I don't need a sample on you. I need a sample on what you know on me.
You ain't say you. You said everybody else.
You're right. Be specific. Say what you want. Say what you mean.
Exactly.
Someone's asking you the price in the comments, Cascade. How much?
I've already out for me. It's $25 a quarter. $25. Yes. 25. Okay.
Cascade, what do the stars say about how my birthday is going to go today?
They say that if you hit the cash app, I can definitely.
I was getting ready to say.
Oh no!
I was waiting on this one. I was waiting.
Did y'all observe? Did you see that TikTok with I think it was Parker, where he was talking to a MAGA?
You're gonna have to be so much more specific, honey baby, because Parker talks to all those MAGA people all the time.
So he was a MAGA called in and said, "Hey, what if he is on the list? Why should we be mad at him?" And Parker replies, "Because they were raping children."
Yeah.
This man was serious. So what's wrong with it? And it pans around to everyone in the studio like, are you serious? He said, no, you don't understand my question. And he repeats it. What is wrong with, I don't even want to say it. You know what the question is?
Yeah.
And Parker is sitting there stunned. Like, you're not supposed to do that. Who says? The law. And I put it on my Facebook, like, do y'all really feel like this? If he is on the list, do y'all really feel like, oh, okay, well, it's okay because, I mean, who cares?
So, honey baby, I will say this. This is probably like a serious moment. There is a contingent of religious far right. Excuse me. Sorry, guys, that was disgusting. Religious far right conservatives whose beliefs center around when a woman when a young girl becomes a woman. And for a lot of us, that's like, 18 is when you are legally allowed to start engaging in those kinds of relationships. But for some of these religious nuts, it's 14. And sometimes they even advocate for child marriages. And then they say, quote unquote, that they'll wait for the young girl to flower. But in all actuality, it's just old men marrying really underage girls because, that's what they're interested in.
Yeah. That also wasn't a very common practice. Like they try to reference like the old days, but it wasn't nearly as common of a practice as people talk about, like in the Middle Ages and all that shit. But I do have to, sorry to interrupt, I do have to drop, and I want to thank everybody for the birthday wishes.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, little goon boots. Happy birthday.
The 40s and 50s and 60s, like, it was okay for like a...
Oh, it was not okay.
Hero.
Where was it okay?
No, I'm not saying it wasn't, because my grandmother said she got married at 15.
So, like, I think we just need to distinguish between what's okay versus what was socially acceptable.
What was socially okay? So socially acceptable.
Yeah.
So that was like,
yeah, and I don't. I'm going to say this is a nuanced conversation because I think if we talk to our elders, you'll hear them say that like it was a different time and they were just trying to survive, and so they just did what they had to. But like now in this present time, most of them at least understand that what was happening was really fucked up, and that if they had had a chance or a choice or the resources, they wouldn't have engaged in or wouldn't have gotten married to the people that they married, and they wouldn't have put up with the behaviors that were going on at the time.
Also,
wow.
Also, they see like they be like whoever said when they flower. So when they are having puberty at that point, the natural their monthly cycle, they view them at that time able to bear a child and be a woman. So you'll see a lot of those arguments too. It's like
their biological age versus like their social age. The arguments between those two, yeah, those arguments are so disgusting to me. Like
it was ice. Shut up, Mint.
No mint. No mint slander.
Literally ice. I seen y'all a little bit last night debating tacos a little bit.
If you can call that a debate, like that woman is so annoying.
So dumb.
And she had the nerve to call Queen uneducated. Like, do you hear yourself, tacos?
Yeah. I walked in, I heard all I heard her saying was something like along the lines of like you can't be children can't be adopted from foster homes or some shit, or what was it? Something along the lines of that?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was, from foster care.
You're saying that kids aren't adopted from foster care?
That's what she was saying, yeah.
How stupid can you be?
They usually where the most adoptions come from.
No, I wouldn't say most of them, but a good amount did.
Yeah, she knew Queen and Bex and them was backing her into a corner, so she was trying to complicate and deflect the argument so that she didn't have to answer a direct question. That's why I don't like talking to her, because it's like, you are not fooling anybody. Just answer the question or shut the fuck up.
I did Google what she was trying to say when they were trying to use the propaganda of late third trimester ABs. And that is, first of all, not when the baby is out of the womb. When I was reading, it came after a complication is already had, the baby is unalived, and it's not even called an AB. So those only happen, the baby has already expired or there was complications, and then when the baby came out the womb, it would be